Want to change your child's digital future? In this video, I'll show you how just 6 minutes of intentional conversation can shape the way your kid thinks, scrolls, and shows up online. And the shift at the end might change how you parent forever. In the next 6 minutes, you could start something that changes your child's entire digital future, not by locking down apps, not by throwing out every screen, but by doing something most parents never even consider. I'm talking about a conversation, a real one that builds digital awareness, emotional intelligence, and lifelong trust, all before you even touch screen time settings. So stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll have a powerful tool that 95% of parents miss. And it may be the most important 6 minutes you'll ever spend with your kids this year. Let's talk about what you've probably already tried. You set screen time limits. You block apps. You take the phone at night. You say no TikTok until you're older. And somehow you're still fighting screen time battles. Still seeing them melt down when it's time to unplug, still feeling like you're falling behind. And you're not crazy and you're not failing. The truth is, you've been trained to manage the device, not discipline the user. I remember the day my 8-year-old son asked, "Dad, why do so many people argue on YouTube?" We were sitting at the table, cereal bowls between us, the hum of the air conditioner blowing in the background. He had watched a clip of two influencers and they were dragging each other in the comments. He was curious, but also visibly confused. So we paused. I didn't change the subject. I didn't shut it down. I leaned in. That conversation lasted 6 minutes and it changed everything. We talked about digital drama, attention seeking, online identity. He asked questions. I asked him questions. And for the first time, we weren't just reacting to the internet, we were reflecting on it. That's when I realized most kids don't need fewer screens. They need more conversations about what's on them. Now, here's where it gets controversial. Parental controls don't build digital character. Conversations do. But modern parenting culture doesn't teach us that. We're told, just lock it down. They're addicted. You need tighter rules. But the truth, you can't lead a child through the digital world if your only tool is restriction. Because restriction doesn't teach resilience, it doesn't teach discernment, and it certainly doesn't build trust. The real villain, it's the belief that control is safer than connection. Here's the new insight. 6 minutes of intentional conversation will shape your child's digital maturity more than 6 months of screen restrictions. Why? Because kids don't grow from control, they grow from coaching. And when they learn to think about what they're watching, not just following rules, they begin to self-regulate. They start to see through the noise. They start to ask better questions. That's the goal. So what do you actually do? You set aside 6 intentional minutes this week. In just one short conversation, use these 3 steps. 1, pick something they're already watching, a YouTube video, a game, a social post. No judgment, just curiosity. Number 2, ask, what do you notice? Start there. What stood out? What made them feel something? What confused them? Number 3, share your perspective without a lecture. Say, when I was your age, I didn't have this, but here's what I see when I watch it now. Keep it honest, keep it open, and keep it short. That's it. 6 minutes. No screaming, no power struggle, just presence. Here's the shift. You're not just raising a kid who knows how to use technology. You're raising a future adult who knows how to think with it. And that doesn't come from an app store or a filter. It comes from you. Imagine this. Your kid comes to you before something online makes them uncomfortable. You talk about the internet like it's a part of life, not a war zone. And your home isn't filled with guilt about screen time, but growth. That's what starts with 6 minutes. So if this gave you a new way to think about parenting in a digital world, hit subscribe and share this with another parent who's stuck in the screen time struggle. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Let's raise kids who aren't afraid of the internet because they've learned how to lead themselves through it. And it starts with 6 minutes. If this gave you a new way to think about screen time and connection, hit subscribe and share this video with a parent who's ready to trade guilt for growth. It only takes 6 minutes to make a difference.